stupidly epic. Hello everybody and welcome back to You've Got 5 Minutes. Today's game is Burly Men at Sea. Today's footage is actually brought to you by my buddy Rage. Rage came over for an evening at one point, and yeah, he wanted to see what Burly Men at Sea was like, so I installed it for him. Never played it myself, but it turns out it's really good. It's almost like 80 Days. We played 80 Days in its entirety when we were doing like a 24-hour stream at one point. And this game is very reminiscent of that. It's not so much in the sense that you choose you know multiple choice things and it takes you to wherever you choose. But it's a game about it's these three burly men. They're on a boat. They find a bottle with a map in it, and they sail back to their fishing village to go and see if anybody knows anything about it. So I mean, like, they go here. There's the blacksmith there. They go and talk to the blacksmith. They're like, "Do you know anything? What about this map? We found this map. We found this map out in the ocean. Do you know anything about it? Do you know whose it is?" And this guy's like not very helpful at all. He just kind of grunts and just gets on with his work. But from there you talk to the little baker lady who's like, she's just sweet, but she's like, "No, I don't know anything about it, I'm sorry." And you just kind of like, you go about town asking people, and eventually you come to this guy here. He sitting there playing his flute. And he's like, "Oh, sea shark, yeah, I don't know, but you might be able to find some answers from the guy that runs the coffee shop next door." And so yeah, you what do you do next? You go and talk to a cow about it. You're like, "Hey, do you know anything about this treasure map?" And yeah, nah, that's just a joke. But yeah, so you talk to this barista guy, this like really old burly barista man with a big beard as well. And he's like looking over the map, and he's like, it's like, it seems that you've got like a map here for some heroic adventures. And the brave one of the three is like, "Yes, let's do it. So like, you jump back on your boat, you go out on your boat, and it's it's just mental. Like the stuff that goes on in this game is just crazy. And there is an element of choice in it. It's so weird because it was almost like it was just like a visual novel for us. We weren't really choosing anything in particular, but we just did things as it came to us. So here you put on the barrels, you escape from the giant whale in your barrels because the barrels float. You'd speak to death, and death is like, "Oh, you give me your souls." But you're like, "No, I don't want to give him my souls." So like, he challenges you to a race, and then you beat him in the race. He starts crying, and then you get picked up by a maelstrom, like a big whirlpool in the water, and you've got to try and escape the whirlpool. And it's just crazy. And all this stuff was as natural as just clicking through text boxes and just you look around. Like, we didn't see the barrels to start off with, but we were looking at, like, we looked around and we seen that there was barrels there. We're like, okay, well, if they float, then we might be able to get out of the whale. And then so you put the barrels on, you pull the whale's uvula to totally like make it go, and then like it spits you back out his nozzle. And it just felt really natural and really fun. But guys, here's the thing, right? Is that there's more to discover. This game will take you like half an hour to complete. So like, it's not a super long game, but there is tons and tons of stuff. Look at this big sea creature thing. What is this? It's telling you, the burly men are disappointed because they never really went on an adventure, and they were like, she's like, "You did go on an adventure though. You were talking to death, you got ate by a whale, like all this crazy stuff." And it's just the game's incredible. In like just like 80 days, it's a game that necessitates multiple playthroughs, guys. If you've never played this before, this was free on PlayStation Plus at one point. But if you've never played it before, guys, I urge you to pick it up. You probably find it really cheap, even on PC. Like I think it's only like £6 on PC or something like that. But guys, I'm going to end it there because just take it from me. Highly recommended. Highly recommended. If you get the chance to play it, give it a shot. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I wasn't, and neither was Rage. So thanks, guys. Bye for now.